Okay, how we doing, guys? Today we're going to talk about what is digital marketing, and I'm going to give you really a lot of information. Like how to actually do this through social media, to blogging, classify ads, paid traffic. We're going to also talk about YouTube and blogging. I'm going to give you a ton of information here, guys. If I have to, I may have to actually make this a two-parter, but let's see how far we get. And hey, maybe I can get it all in at one day. I'm not really sure. So, what is digital marketing? What is marketing? Marketing is really a skill, guys. A lot of people, when they get on online, they want to make money. That's their main objection. That's their focus, and really, we just don't know. I mean, unless you are some kind of marketer, you really don't know. It's all that you see, the marketing all over the place. Let's do this. Make money here, make money there, and then you're skipping around and stuff, guys. If you can learn marketing, it's a skill. If you can learn this, you can write your own check. But you kind of have to forget about the money up front. I mean, realistically, if you plan on coming in here, if you're new right now, and you come in and you're brand new and you know nothing about marketing and you expect to make money this week, it's not going to happen in most cases. All right, I'm just going to be really upfront with you. That's the way I roll. Sometimes it's not the greatest for me, but I'd rather give you the truth. If you don't know marketing and don't know how to market, you're not going to make money up front. It's like, let's use this analogy. You go to college for a week, you expect money. Does that happen? No, it takes 4 years to go through your whatever you're doing, or if you're a doctor, it may take 10 years. Guys, this doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. I'm just telling you up front that it will not happen overnight. What you need to do here is learn. And I was thinking the other day, most of us probably that are on here didn't go to college, and there are some that did, but I know a lot of people that really didn't go to college, and they didn't want to go through. They didn't like school, and they if they're like me, I didn't like school. I didn't like to read. I didn't like to do any of that. And when I got out of school, I says, I'm not reading no more books, But I was really hurting myself because I wasn't learning every day. And, that's what life is about. You need to learn every single day of your life. Make the most of your life. Even if this isn't what you really want to do, or if this is just a stopover, make something of your life. Live your life to the fullest. There's so many people that just sit back and glide through life, and then their life is over, and they say, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have done that. Guys, you have the chance. You have the choice to do whatever you want in life. Do something with it. Read books, read and listen, and just watch different things. Even watching people, sometimes that can help. Watch their reactions. Somebody comes to your house and they're trying to sell you something, just kind of sit back and watch what he's doing and try to understand, if that's the profession you want to be in. But, guys, do something with your life. So what you need here for marketing is digital marketing, is a digital product. All right. And I'll explain that. you need to have good mindset, because if you're like worried about if the campaign's going to work or not, most likely it's going to fail. The first one, you're probably going to fail unless somebody does all the marketing for you and you just have to send traffic. That would be an easier way for you to do it. But if you're out there, I got this one funnel, and I'll show it to you here in a few minutes. And some of you might have already seen it. If you're on my list, the easy way to 10K, I kind of changed the whole setup around a little bit, and I gave people opportunity other than the easy way to 10K. I gave them extra opportunities, and it was more about making money and helping the customer. That's what you need to do. Give your customer value. The more value you can give your customer, probably the more you're going to get back in return. So, that is one of the biggest things that you can do. And, a lot of people ask me, how do you give value? You learn every single day. And I'm going to teach you some, I'm going to actually teach you some ways that might help you. But you still have to learn something every single day. And or break it down. Say you learn something, break it down into maybe 5 different areas, or 5 different maybe simple tips. 5 simple tips, and break each one down. Say 1 a day. That way you're putting out content. I'm going to teach you how to put out a lot of content with a little bit of content. So, that's going to, help you in the long run. It is a long-term thing, though. It's not going to happen overnight. The only thing that's going to happen overnight, if you pay somebody and, for maybe a solo ad or a banner ad or something like that, and, you're going to probably get clicks and sign-ups right then. That's the only thing that's really going to work overnight, unless you have this huge list, which most new people don't. But if you have a huge list and you send out an email and you actually get people to, do whatever you want them to do, sell something or whatever. So, instead of you watching me, I really like to go to the comments just to make sure if there's any comments. And if you're on YouTube, you might want to go to the bottom. There's a link there in the description where you can go on this page and actually, see what we're doing. If you're here, live, if you're within this week, it would be 9/3 and 7 days. So it'd be till the 10th. It will be up till the 10th. You can actually go over and see that. But if you want to click, hit any of the buttons on the page, or if you want to see something on the page, then you'll have to go over there. And it's just that easy. If it's not the same week, which these things will be up for a long time, then you can still see the page. Sometimes the page switches around a little bit, which I did that today. Just switch the buttons around a little bit. And I also want to show you that funnel here in a little bit. And make sure I'm up there. I see myself. Okay, no comments yet. Okay, so I'm just going to put that like that. Makes it easier, a little bit easier. I can relax a little bit here and just kind of give you all this information I have. So, the best thing is, like I said, this is a skill. You have to learn the skill. If you're interested in learning the skill, guys, this is what can happen for you. You could actually, once you've learned the skill, you can actually turn around and write your own paycheck anytime, anywhere. All you have to do is learn the skill. The skill isn't going to come overnight, like I said. But if you do learn the skill, you can go to any product, any business opportunity, any you could even take this offline and probably do this offline once you learn how to market. You know, you have to consider people. The people are your customers. If you're just thinking about how I can make money, it's really gonna be hard for you. You have to think about how can I help somebody else get what they want so I can get what I want. And that is the attitude that you really need to take. You know, I talked about mindset. Attitude has a lot to do with it. Your attitude about, you know, I was reading a book the other day and it said they sent this brand new salesman out and they told him, this guy always buys, you know, yeah, it was a guy, this guy always buys and we want to send you there first, you know, so you can get your first order, you know, with no problem. And they sent the guy over there, and I guess the guy went to the wrong place, and he went to another guy, and he did really super good, and no other salesman had ever sold this guy, and he's, you know, made one of the biggest sales of, you know, of the company's, you know, of the company from this guy, because he thought in his mind, this is going to be an easy sale. I'm going to sell this guy, no problem. And, you know, that was his mindset. You know, he didn't go into the thing and think, you know, this is the hardest guy that could ever, you know, I could ever get, and I'm not going to make the sale. That's what you're thinking, you know, it's in your subconscious. And you gotta think ahead of that. You gotta say, this is, you know, this is going to happen for me today, or, you know, whatever. I'm going to sell this today. You just have to, even if it don't happen, having a positive attitude is way better than having a negative one. You know, a lot of people, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, they were talking about positive attitude. And I was reading this same book, and he said, well, I could have the most positive attitude, and I can't take your tonsils out and have you live, and I can't go down the football field and make a touchdown. So, you know, it isn't the positive attitude. It's just having a positive attitude is better than having a negative one. So, like I said, give value to your customers, and I'm kind of recapping these things. You know, make sure you get them. Give them value to your customers. And while I'm on that, I'll go ahead and I'll show you this this button right here to make money marketing. I changed this button to, you know, just kind of make it not like it used to be easy way to 10K. I just kind of make it general here. All right, because this is what I did. I changed the first page of it, and I gave the customer choices. And there should be another button that'll pop up here in a second. And I gave the customer choices because there's different ways and different angles that you can make money online. There's business opportunities. There's, you know, traffic. You know, a lot of people like to get into the traffic because, you know, traffic is one of the main things. So there's a couple traffic things there. And, you know, the landing page creator is basically just going to help you make more money. But, you know, I gave people choices. And, you know, I have it set up to where I could add a couple more because I know in my mind that one of my traffic places is coming out with some really good stuff. And that way I can just add the button and still keep promoting one thing. See, I got everything on one page. Now, guys, I ain't sure if this is going to work or not. This was just a thought I had over the weekend. I went ahead and did it. And, you know, I'm really testing it. I sent some traffic to it the other day. And it seemed to do all right. But I have this tracking tool, you know, it's down there below. And there's a funnel thing in there where you can put in all the different videos if people, that way they can tell if people have clicked on the different videos and the different pages that you want to pay. But I already had one set up, but I added so many pages and it messed the whole thing up. So I didn't really get a good view of what happened there. So hopefully people did go through and, see what I had to offer. And then I gave them, that when they come in, I have it set up to where they go to the easy way to 10K. Because if you know anything about email marketing, they all have different follow-ups. All these different things have different follow-ups. So there was no surefire way to just get them one email and give them all the different choices from that one email. What they have to do actually is, if they want this, they have to opt in. And what I told them is, I'm not looking for for the same emails from you for different things. If you don't like, you say you didn't like the easy way to 10K, when you get the email, you can go to the bottom and opt out. It's that easy, So I kind of set this up like this, and I'm trying it. I think it's going to work. I think giving somebody more choices, because guys, if you know me, I do what I say. I give value. So every single one of these has value attached to it. There's some kind of value. There's like a mini course or a video series, something. There's one of those two hooked up to each one of these. So even if you didn't buy anything, you would get a ton of value from just clicking and putting your email in these different links. So, that's something I did. And then this right here is the new easy way to 10K. I changed it around a little bit. I added a little more information, another video, kind of a question and answers, because I felt that it needed a little more personal touch, this is kind of an investment. And everything on here, when you're buying digital stuff and you're buying training, you're going to be able to use this training. A lot of people don't understand that. You're going to be able to use this training. And when you feel that it helped you and you believe in it, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be able to sell it a lot better and a lot easier than anybody else that don't have that attitude towards, hey, I believe in this because it helped me. Now I can help other people. See what I'm getting at? The belief, that's your mindset. That's another way, your mindset. You believe in these things, they're going to transfer a feeling through your videos or maybe your blog post, even an email. You'll have a transfer of feeling to your customers. And if you believe in that product, and I mean really believe, because something's happened for you, it worked for you or whatever. Some people, now there's a lot of people out there and they believe in their product, but it never helped them out. You know what I'm saying? They just believe that they need the money to, in their account. That's it. So I kind of made this a little better. I gave them a lot more information than what I had on there before. The money back guarantee, that's always a good thing. When you can give somebody a money back guarantee on, the information or whatever it is, it gives them a better incentive to buy. Different programs here that I have. This one's got 14. I have one that's 60, and I think one that's 30. So, if your company is good, they're going to have some kind of a guarantee or guarantee on their products. All right. So this is something that you could do. You might not, if you don't like to get into video part, but you could do presentations. You know, you don't have to do them as elaborate as this. You know, what I'm doing, this is probably the third or fourth time I've done this. So I started out with 3 videos, you know, and I tested it, and, you know, I didn't get what I wanted. So I changed it. And that's what you have to do. You kind of have to tweak. That's marketing. You're always changing things. You're tweaking things to get more either opt-ins or more sales and conversions or whatever. Okay? All right, so I'm trying to look at my notes here, make sure I didn't skip over everything. All right, so the avenues of traffic that you can use to sell a digital product. And there may be more than what I have, but these are some of the major ones. Social media, Facebook and YouTube and Hangouts. You know, these are the things that are going to help you probably the most. All right, blogging. You know, I'm going to show you a couple different techniques here that you can use to do YouTube and Facebook and blogging. Because I have never really, I don't think since I started this Hangout, it's always about paid advertising. Now, if you want traffic, like I said, if you want something to happen right away, you have to pay for some clicks, a solo ad or PPC. You can do that, media buying, banner ads, that kind of thing, you know. So that would be the paid part. You could also do classified ads like Craigslist, and I think there's one called Backdoor or something like that, or Backpage. You can use those too. Let me look that up. I can't remember the name of it. Backpage. So you can use something like that, and you know, you just kind of have to watch, read their rules and stuff, so you don't overdo your boundaries. You can use, you know, Facebook PPC or Facebook boosts. And then last and not least is email marketing. Now, this is the ultimate. Okay, the ultimate thing, when you're a marketer, you want to collect emails. And the reason why is you want to go ahead and get these in an email marketing campaign so that you can follow up with them and you can sell them different products. You have to kind of keep them relevant. You know, see, here's one of the things that I do is mainly I do traffic. I have a traffic course I sell, and I sell make money opportunity, you know, marketing type digital products like I'm showing you here. And that's what these are at the bottom here. These are marketing products. These will teach you how to produce, you know. It's affiliate, what they call it, you know, it's digital products, but really in reality, you're an affiliate marketer selling a digital marketing product. And that's, you know, something I do, because that to me seems like it's big, because people coming into the internet need to learn how to market. You know, they get pushed around on these things and, oh, it's so easy. You know, all you have to do is this and push a button here. But really, in reality, if you want a real business that's going to, you know, be there for a long time for you and your family. I mean, there's been people that turn down business, not turn them, you know, turn them into their relatives and had their relatives run the business. You know, so, you know, it's something that you could, you know, give your kid, you know, 20 years from now or whatever. But once, you know, you learn this, you can go out there and take a break and come back and make more money. It's, it's just something that you can do. It's just something you're able to do because you have that skill. It's like a mechanic. He can go out, he can go work on a truck or a car or, motorcycle, most of them, and, he can take a vacation, come back, and I'm talking about a year's vacation or something, and he can come back. He still has that skill, right? He can go make money with that skill. Body shop guys, same way. They all have those skills. It's like riding a bike. Once you got it, you got it. And once you got it, you can write your own paycheck anytime you want. You want to take a break, you take a break, come back, bam, do a campaign, you're making money. So, this is what a lot of things that happen to people. They get pushed around to these different programs and stuff, but then they're not really learning anything. And that's what you have to do to survive in this business. And that's why a lot of people aren't making money. That's my feeling. They're not learning how to market. Years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of people teaching what they're teaching now. So if you're just coming in, some of the stuff that I say may not mean nothing to you, but you're very lucky because there is the information. People are actually giving all the information out there, so you can actually learn this, kind of like college. You can actually learn this in a year or maybe two. It depends on you. Everybody's different. Some people can pick it up in a month and they can start making money. Some people, it takes longer. It's just, it happens, on your mindset has something to do with it, and your drive and your skill and what's driving you. If you have a family, you have a why. I need my family to, go on vacation. I need my family to eat, or whatever the case is. You have your own drive. But if you're just here just to make money, you're going to have a problem. You're going to be like those other guys that are, everybody's thinking of a scam. I have so many people that think that it's a scam. It ain't no different than going to the newspaper and putting an ad in and trying to make money. The internet is exactly like that. Now, guys, I can't guarantee you there isn't a scam out there, because there probably is. But when you're selling a commissionable product like that, it's very hard for them to actually scam you. A lot of people, about a couple of years ago, I don't know if it happens anymore. I haven't really heard too much, but they used to say everything was a Ponzi scheme. All right. And a Ponzi scheme basically is when you're not really selling, you're giving something to somebody, and then the company, they make money by them buying. Like the one I was in, that I got caught up in, they were buying like bids. So they were bidding on something on the internet, and that's how the company made money. And all we had to do is give them like 20 free bids or whatever, and then they would give us so much commission every day. Now that's a Ponzi scheme, and I got caught up in it, and I lost money in it, and it was something that I learned and moved on. So, that's what can happen to you, and it happens, but you can't just let that, go down with you. You just got to keep on moving on. And then I got into this particular company here, and, I'm really happy. They have great products. There's lots and lots and lots of money to be made, and it's in a great niche, make money niche, and people need to learn this kind of stuff to have a business online. So it's something that everybody needs that, wants a business online. All right. So how do we go and how do we get people, how do we market this stuff? I'm going to give you the free way today, and we'll see if we can make the pay stuff. You know, I don't know if we can or not. I'm going to give you some really maybe some advanced stuff, and I'm going to give you some basic stuff that maybe you don't know. It's basic to me, but it may not be basic to you, and then we'll just go from there. So we're going to talk about YouTube and blogging. And the first thing that you really need before you do anything is a keyword or keywords. If you're doing a blog post, you know you need about 4 or 5 relative, related keywords. Relevant, related keywords. All right, and this is one of the most important. Spend the most time on this. You want a lot of people. You want to go to like Keyword Tool Planner. It's a free thing that Google has. You have to sign if you have to have a Gmail account and sign up for it, but it's free. And you go there, and I'm sure you have an idea of what you want to write about or videotape about. So you put in a basic word. Like today, I put in marketing, and I went down the list, and I picked digital marketing because it's something that I do. And it had like 90,000 some odd people that check that, you know, check that keyword or type in that keyword. And so that was my start. So then I took that and I put digital. Then I went from marketing and I put in digital marketing, and I got some more keywords that I could use for my tags, say on the Hangout. Okay, this was on the Hangout what I'm doing, and then I could use them in the description area. I could use different keywords there. And then the title, your main keywords in your title. So we'll do the video one, but the blog post is basically the same in a way. All right. So in the video, when you set up your video, you want to call when you save your video on your computer, you want to rename it whatever the keyword is. All right, so when you upload it, it'll upload and it'll say, you know, I'm just going to use make money, you know, and MP4 or whatever it is. All right, you can see it on the side. I don't know if I can go there. Let's see. I'll show you this real quick. I don't think I have it set up right because I wasn't really doing it right myself. And then you can't do it with Hangouts either. You have to actually well, I'll look one more. You can't do it with Hangouts because Hangouts just go up by themselves. I'll try this, but I'm not really sure. Yeah. All right, here we go. So this was an easy way to 10K intro, and that's what I wrote. Easy way to 10K intro, and see it says MP4. So that's the raw file when you upload it to YouTube. Okay? So well, let's go back to that. That's going to help us out. All right, so there's the keyword again. Now, this video is not one that, see, it's unlisted. It's not one that's up there on the internet for everybody to really see. It was one of the old videos from one of my funnels. You know, you can put funnel videos, videos that you don't want everybody to see, say you're doing them for a funnel, you can actually put them unlisted right here, and basically, as when they're unlisted, nobody can see them unless they have that actual URL, or if it's embedded. All right, and really what you want to do over here, I'm not really sure because I haven't done it for a while. I think it's in your channel settings. You want to make this unlisted when you download the video, because if the video is short and it gets done before you edit everything, then it takes a little while for YouTube to get all the rest of the information. And see, there's no tags here because this is just a video that's up on one of my funnels, and so I didn't really put anything there. And this is just copied from somewhere else. This is just all the different social places that I have. All right, but it gives you an idea. You got the raw file there, and that's what I was trying to show you. All right, so you want to put your keyword there. You want to put your keyword in the title here, and it doesn't just have to say this. It could be like mine was, what is digital marketing? And then I put getting results because that's the name of my my show or hangout or whatever you want to call it. So when that happens, a lot of times on the side you'll see a bunch of different ones that say getting results, because I have like 20 of these hangouts or so up there. All right, and another thing you can do for that particular thing is you can put your name here. I always put my name and my channel, like whatever your channel is. And that helps on the videos on the side. Now, if you just have one video, it's not going to help. But if you have 300 videos or 100 videos, it's going to help, if any of them are closely related, it'll show you all the videos on the side, and they'll be yours. And when somebody's looking, they're going to see a bunch of other videos of yours on the side. So that's another tip, guys. So in here, you can take this and you can drag it down like that. You need to put a link for, say, a landing page in here. The first thing, and in your video, that's the last thing you want to do is a call to action. You want to say, go ahead, go below and click the link, and whatever you're giving away. A lot of times YouTube, you want to give something away, like you don't want to sell on YouTube, like sell the product. Okay, what you want to do on YouTube is you want to set up some kind of funnel, or if you have a funnel of whatever you're selling, and you want to send them to value, more value. You want to send them to even a newsletter. If you want to send them to a newsletter or a free report or, a lead magnet, that's what these things right here are. This is a lead magnet. It gives them, I show them how to go to ClickBank and find a product. And then, we go from there and I think we actually find a product. I can't remember. It's been a while. And then, I give them some advanced stuff. This is positioning type stuff. A lot of people, they use the same landing page as the company. And, that's just not a good way of marketing. You want to use your own unique landing page. So I show them a little bit about that. And then I show them here about, a little bit about what I'm selling. And then here, since this is a business type opportunity, that I sell digital products, I give them a little questions and answers. And I just, I can't hear what they say, but I have an idea what they're going to ask. So I give them some question answers, and then I give them, I tell them, go below, because if they made it to this video, to the end of this video, they're ready to buy. They're ready to at least look into it seriously enough to, you know, go down here and check out the different levels. All right, and then they're on their own from there. And there's really, you know, not much else other than the guarantee. If you can put a guarantee, if your company has a guarantee, that's always going to help, because people then think, well, I don't have nothing to lose. I can always get my money back in so many days. But if your product is good, you don't have to worry about that. I never worry about the guarantees, because I know everything that I sell is worth the money and is going to help the customer. All right. So in the description for the video, let's go back to that. In this description, you want to, you know, write a little post. You know, not maybe I think around 400 words would be good, but just write a little post. This is like SEO stuff. If you don't know, you know, the keyword thing is all SEO, and it helps your video, you know, get higher up in the search engines, which is going to help it in YouTube. And, you know, you're going to get more plays if your video is on page 1. You know, I think there's 20 spots of videos on page 1. So you want to be there. So that's what these little tips are doing. All right, now here's another tip for videos. Actually, you can actually use it on blog posts too. Is say you learn something, and there's like 20 different tips. I mean, 20 different things that you could actually talk about. And what you want to do here, I want to warn you a little bit, is you want to don't give everything away. I mean, if everybody would give all the information away, you know, for the product that you're trying to sell, okay? So if, say you learn something with the information, like right here, say I get this product, all right, which I do have, and I learned, you know, tons of stuff in here, and I decide, well, I'm going to take 5 tips out of whatever I learned from this course, and that's something a new person tries to do, is they try to give it all to you. What you want to do is give them 5 tips, all right? You want your main one to kind of be more of a little bit more selly, but, you know, that's not till the end, you know, take action at the end type thing. All right, so you want them to give value on that very first one, and you want it to be probably the best one for value, okay? That's going to be your main video. All right, now you're going to have 4 other videos, and you're going to do all those up, you know, not the same day. Do them day by day. This is like a week-long type thing, okay? So figure if you're trying to do free marketing type stuff, all right, you want to put out content every day. And this is the best and easiest way to do it, because you're pointing towards something. All right, and that's going to be that main video or the main blog post, okay? You can do this with blog posts too. All right, so I hope you're getting this. So what you do is make 4 other videos that week. And each video, the other 4, you want to point. And when I talk about pointing, is in your description down here, you want to say, if you want more information, actually, I would put it up here at the top, the very first thing. If you want more information, check this video, check out this video. All right, and put the link there to the first video, the main video. On each one, all 4 of them. All right, instead of trying to get the lead here, you can actually put something down below, and, you know, say, you know, if they read the thing and they get that far, you know, you can also put another link down here to your landing page. But this link up here, make sure it goes to the main video. And what that is, it's an SEO thing. You're pointing 4 videos to that particular video, and it's going to give that particular video a better page rank and, you know, more ranking power. All right. Now, in the same instance, that same day that you're doing that, you want to take those single videos and leave the main video on. You know, you could even put this main video on your blog and you can point them all there. Well, it's probably no. That's probably no. You want to leave the main video on the video. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to boost your blog ranking, then put the video on your blog and send everything, you know, to that blog post. Now, if you want to boost your YouTube video, then you want to send everything to the YouTube video. All right. So I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of getting a little confused trying to do both at the same time. So what you want to do is you take the 4 other videos and point them to this. So what you do is you take, say this was the main video. You take, or say this was, let's see. Yeah, this is the main video. You take this address right up here and you put it on all those other pages, all 4 of those videos in this description area. Okay? And then after you're done with that, and you should put your social stuff if you have, so you know, whatever social sites here, you know, Facebook and stuff, you can put that there. That's going to help a little bit of ranking power there, because, you know, Facebook and stuff like that is going here. Then what you can do is you can put this main video on Facebook, and then put, you know, maybe set up a Facebook page, you know, and you can put the main video there. You can actually put your other videos there, and then, I'm just giving you ideas here, guys. You don't have to do all of them, but, you know, the more you do, the more content you're going to push out in different areas. You could do the same thing with Google+. You could actually go to like free blog sites. Now, I believe that you should have your own paid blog site, but I don't, you know, I think that you should use some of the free sites too for ranking power. Now, you can use like Blogger. You know, if you have a Gmail account, you automatically have a Blogger account. You have to sign up for it, I think, but you, if you open up a page like this and you're signed into your account, you can click on it. You can't see mine because of this particular thing here, but it's there and I know where it's at. So, and then you can have a YouTube account. There's a Blogger account right there, so you can set up different blogs on this account, and you can have more than one blog on this particular account. So if you're doing different things, then you're all set. It's really raining hard out there. You can also go to a place called LiveJournal, and there is a lot. I just didn't write them down for you. There is a lot of different blog sites that you can go to, and you can probably Google that and see a bunch of them. You want to pick the ones that, you know, have a page rank of, you know, 8 or 7 or 6 or, you know, 10, or I don't think there are 10, but, you know, 9. You want to pick the higher ranking sites for your site. So what you do in the video case, you write a little bit of a blog post. You put a video up there, one of the 4 videos, and point it to video, the main video. All right, when I say pointed, I mean, you know, you put the link up here. If this was the main video, you want to give them that link so they come to this video. All right, now that's going to give you page rank. It's going better off you're going to be. So, you know, that's a great idea. I do this. There's a technique where, you know, I'll just shoot this out to you, where you do four blog posts, and you connect those four, and you connect one of them to what I did is I connected to a, say, like a Blogger account. I did four of them, and then I connected those to a Blogger account, and then I did four on the other side and connected those to the Blogger site. So the four on the wheel, it's like a link wheel in a way. They link to each other, except the last one links to I always use the Blogger, you know, for the last one. And then the Blogger one goes to either your video or your blog, your main blog. And that way, that Blogger account is going to take the heat. Say you know, some people get crazy with this SEO stuff and they do some stupid stuff. So if you're one of those people, this is a safer way for you to do it. Is, you know, you can just about do anything you want to those blog posts, like, you know, send forum posts or any kind of, you know, links for SEO to those posts, and that should boost the Blogger, which is going to boost your your blog or your video. I hope you get that idea. So it's like four of them on each side, and what you do is, you know, number one's going to point to number two. Number two is going to point to number three. Number three is going to point to four, and four is going to point to your video. Same thing on the other side. So it's kind of like eight little, you know, websites pointing to one website and then pointing to your video or your blog post, no matter what. So one's going to go to two, two's going to go to three, three's going to go to four. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't point the rest of them. If it's a video, you can point the rest of them to this page with a different link. Now, if it's a blog post, you do not want to do that. You want to just point one to two, two to three, three to four. When I'm saying that, I'm saying you're pointing, say it's LiveJournal and I can't think of the other blog names. So what I'm saying is the URL from one is going to be posted in two. So whatever that, you know, if you're doing a LiveJournal is going to be posted into number two, the link from that LiveJournal. And say you are doing a blog post from a Blogger, so the blog post number two would be the Blogger, would go to number three, whatever blog that is. Let me see if I can. I'm getting close here. I like to keep these in an hour. Let me see if I can get us some. Let's see. It was called. I have a whole bunch of these things because I have a bunch of these setups. I just don't remember where they're at. Yeah, let me see if I can look it up. Weebly is one. Let's see, what are they called? Well, let's just look up blogs. I remember the name of them. 10 best blog sites. Create your own blog free. Let's look at that. There's Weebly. Okay, there's Site Builder, Website Builder. Now, you just want to check these, and there's a way of Weebs. There's a way of checking these on the internet for what their ranking is. I tell you what, I'll look into it, and we're getting close to time, and I think I'll do a two-parter because we still have classified ads and you know, paid advertisement, and we have email marketing. So we still have pretty much to cover, and I don't want to, you know, make this too long, because usually if it's too long, then people get bored. So guys, let me see if there's any comments here. I don't think Debbie showed up today. Okay, so guys, if you really want some information, you can click this, and it's going to take you to this page. And there is tons of information that you can get from these courses. And maybe something might, you know, help you out. Here's the thing, you know, when you're learning that become a super affiliate or the mastering traffic, one of those two, that is a course. And one of the things that you may like about that course is there is campaigns already done for you, and landing pages are done. Email marketing is all taken care of by somebody else. I mean, you know, so it's something that you could actually get in, and you could start making money if you did paid advertising. You could start making money right away. Now, there's still the fact of you still need to learn about marketing. It's a little bit of a shortcut, and you still need to learn how to market online. So there's definitely a advantage, and there's a disadvantage. It's more about, you know, traffic, but they're moving into marketing. You know, they're moving into how you should do this. They're really going into some super duper avenues. Like, instead of going out and buying traffic, we're going to be able to get data, and we're going to have the tools and everything to go ahead and extract data from the internet, and, you know, get our own leads from our own data, which is going to be super good, because then we don't have to rely on some shenanigans and stuff that are going on in the internet. You know, when people see these big companies like Empower Network and High Traffic Academy and you know, Pure Leverage and these kind of places, and they know that there's, you know, I think there's over 170,000 people in Empower Network. So they target them people, and then they give them trash traffic, you know, because, you know, those people want traffic so they can get, you know, people to buy their marketing, digital marketing stuff. And so they target these people, but then they give them trashy type traffic. You know, say they buy 1,000 clicks. Now, I'm not saying everybody's doing this, but they kind of, you know, been doing. We've been noticing some shenanigans going on with HTA. So I'm sure it's going on there too. but they'll sell them like 1,000 clicks and maybe give them a couple hundred, you know, a couple hundred clicks that are good, and then what they do is they send them to, you know, send them like bot traffic, or, you know, sometimes they'll set up a script and they'll send them that kind of traffic. So I think it's going to be a killer way to go, you know, getting our own data and being able to send out emails from that data, and then, you know, actually getting them on your list. Once that happens, then, you know, that's just like getting an opt-in for, you know, whatever it costs, and it's supposed to be cheaper. That is coming up real soon, so I'm not really sure exactly, you know, what the deal is on that. And then we have PPC Traffic Mastery. It's going to be it's supposed to be a really super course, and the guy that did it, he took a $200 product and he's built it up to over, I think they're looking to project it about $6 million this year. So it's good, and that's all done on PPC. Everything is done on PPC, so that's going to be excellent. So guys, we will get back to that next week. Like I said, I don't like to make these more than an hour because it doesn't keep people around enough. And I have some more stuff, and I'll dig up some websites for you and see if we can get you some good ones. And maybe I'll even do a little diagram on that particular method there, so you have a little bit a better idea. Maybe I'll make it downloadable, or maybe I'll just put it up on the screen. We'll figure that out for next week. And I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something today. There's a lot of information I give you here today, and we'll probably go over a little bit, you know, kind of recap next week. And, you know, because if somebody came in brand new or whatever, we'll recap a little bit, and then we'll continue on. And hopefully you can use this stuff to get better results. So guys, go ahead and click that link if you want and get some more information that'll give you a lot more value. And I'll see you next week.